Welcome back to another episode of MotoGP Mac, and today we're going to talk about something a little bit weird. Now, I normally don't do past riders versus current riders, etc., but on Instagram there a couple of days ago, I saw Casey Stoner was getting measured for a new motorbike suit in Alpine Stars, and kind of threw my mind back to, as Stoner left, Marquez came in, and as a motorbike racing fan, I think we were robbed of probably one of the best teammate combinations that there ever have been. Now, there is no doubt Stoner was able to ride that Honda and Marquez was able to ride that Honda, and I just think it would have been absolutely epic to see those two riders going head to head on the same machine. Stoner, even through his career coming up, he was like literally, once the pit lane opened, it was flat out all the way. First lap out sometimes was his fastest lap of the practice session or whatever, and very similar with Marquez. Now, if you manage to put the two of those together and battling on the track, I don't know what way we would have handled out. I think in a dogfight, I probably think Marquez would probably come out on top. And I'll tell you the reason why I think that. And you saw it in Laguna Seca against Rossi. When Rossi started to ruffle up Stoner, then he didn't really seem too interested in a physical fight on the track, or putting the elbows out, leads out, or whatever. So I think in close combat, I think Marquez, just the mentality that he has had with his riding, that he'll just throw it up the inside and see what happens, kind of rubbing his racing mentality. I do think he would have probably pipped Stoner on that in those sort of circumstances. But then on the other side of it, do I think Marc Marquez could have lived with the raw pace of Stoner? And that's where I don't think he could. He was very good on the bike, don't get me wrong, but I just think Stoner was one of those aliens that no matter what bike he was on, he could get the best out of it, even with the bike. And you saw kind of a back-to-back when Rossi went to Ducati. They made all the changes Rossi wanted, but he still couldn't feel the front of that bike, and Stoner was able to ride around those. Yes, he crashed a lot on the Ducati, as you would, but I just think it was just something when I saw Stoner on Instagram, I was just kind of thinking it was definitely a rivalry or a racing pedigree that we all failed to see, and it was something that probably one of my regrets that we didn't get to see it, because I think it would have been completely epic. So for me, in a dogfight, it would probably been Marquez. In raw pace and pure talent, I probably think it would have been Stoner would have taken the edge for me. But I'd love to know what you think. Who do you think would win consistently or win a world championship between those two if they were going head to head? Definitely leave it in the comments below, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video. I just want to take a minute to also thank you for watching my videos and the support that you've shown so far. If you haven't subscribed already and you would like to subscribe, it would mean an awful lot to me if you did. I'm starting this channel realistically so that we can all enjoy MotoGP together, with the aim of streaming a live video when the GP races are on.